Here we go. All the drivers are all getting ready to do their runs. We are here. Round one. See which of these drivers will first get out of their pits. Here we go. We already got one. The number 23 of Linz is coming out. He's going to do his qualifying run here for round one at Eldora. Instead of Bristol, we're here at Eldora this time. And this might be our season opener for the future. So looking at the number 23 getting ready to do his run. He had a pretty alright season, I would say. I'm just thinking at the top of my mind because I haven't double checked yet, but let me check for all of you. As Zach is also getting ready to do his run. Linz he was 7th with a total of 12 points. Zach was even lower with 8th with 10 points. And Linz currently puts the time of 17:752 for the qualifying session. Let's see if any of these drivers could break it. Well, yeah, Art definitely did. How about Zach? Breaking it, gets ahead of Linz and puts himself into 17. Jesus! Alright, we got the number 6 with a 17 dead. A 17 dot. I've never seen that in this entire series. Art going with a 17-0-17. Now, Sam improving with a 16-8-91. Looking at Linz. Bit slower than his current run. Art getting a bit held back over there. And Art was tied with Artie in the qualifying or in season 2. Both had 14 points, but Art did, I think, get himself a win. Yeah, he did. At the Artie record 60 at Phoenix. He got himself a win there, and he also won the Daytona finale, which was really beautiful to see from him. Linz did not win anything, but he was in contention for multiple times. He tried to get for a win, but he settled for a podium multiple times. And so looking at the driver who was second in both the M seasons of season 1 and season 2, he finally broke through and is now in season 3, which coincidentally, his teammate Jack has gone to M, and both of them switched places. So the spirit of Liminal Spaces has not left the Pro Series at all, since we have another driver who, to me, is an even greater driver, which is the number 17 of Danny Allister, the driver who is an absolute brute around the super speedways, as we have seen from him at the Roblox editions of the Roblox LRS series of both M and Pro. We've seen Danny get himself a multitude amount of wins, and those were mostly on the super speedway. I even gave him the nickname the Super Speedway Specialist during the Roblox times. We're looking at Sam coming out. He's about to do his run. And speaking about the number 6, he was actually, of course, he won the Laguna Seca Legends. He has his car, not the LMP1 car, but in fact his Formula car has been shown to other people outside. Since he has been doing a bunch of test racing and a bunch of test laps, see if he likes the car. He does like the design of the vehicle, but the question is, does he like the way it drives? Which that's what he exactly did, and he went to COTA in the United States to do some test running with the Formula cars, which we have decided we will make the Formula series an actual thing. We'll have LRS Formula along with the LRS Stock Car series, which will slowly fuse together in the future. And we'll also have LRS GT and LRS Rally. Yeah, we also had Sam doing some test running at Coda. And yes, that is not a modern car. That's in fact a 2000s Formula One car. That's right. That's going to be the Formula cars that we're going to be racing in the Eldora Formula series. Since, come on, it's a Formula One car. It's a 2000s Formula One car. They have V10s. They're the most precious sounding vehicles in all of the world. And as you see, he's running a Darkest Dungeon number 6 red Minardi Formula One car, and everyone will be driving Minardi cars. So yes, he was driving the number 6 Formula One car, the 2001 F1 car around Coda. Had a lot of fun with it, he said, and this was actually after the Eldora GT race of the M series. The track was a bit free, and he quickly took some time to do some test running. Did it for a couple hours and said, yes, these cars are fantastic, and he'll be racing those. He said we should be racing these at the Eldora Formula, which Sam will be one of the drivers partaking within that series. As he basically was there for a few hours, there's a couple runnings. Said these were good, and yep, those will be the cars that we'll see at the Eldora Formula in the future. Taking a look at Denny right here, trying to increase his run. Now Sam, the driver that we were just talking about, coming out of the pits and starting his qualifying run. He has a 16.891. He doesn't really have to improve, but yeah, here he is. He's still trying to improve. Already in second with a 16.9 of 943, yeah. Now let's see what Sam could put in. First half was a bit slow. Coming over to the finish. No improvement from him. He was 1/100th away from or he was 0.1 seconds away from an improvement. So looking at Shiny right here. The driver, the champion of the M Series, who is now in her debut at the Pro Series, along with Denny, same story. Both these drivers are doing their debut season at the Pro Series, as Shiny is improving on her run. Already a big split, and she pushes herself into 9th spot. Good improvement from the number 1. And Sam's getting back into the pits. I think he has tried his luck, but just cannot get a proper run. I don't blame the guy. You don't have to. Looking at Denny right now. He's also, as I said, in his rookie season. And he's already in 3rd place, mind you. So this is already super incredible from the number 17. He also won the M Series Showdown at Road Atlanta multiple times. And it was very beautiful to see from him to be absolutely dominant within those races. As we have less than 1 minute remaining, we're looking at Linz all the way in dead last with a 17.752. Just cannot seem to find any type of improvement on the racetrack. And Shiny already shooting herself all the way up to 8th spot. Very impressive from the number 1. Looking at Artie coming out. That's really, really late. Sure. Try your luck, man. I want to see what you could do. Artie's getting ready to do his run right here. Gets up to speed and gets going. Let's see how fast the number 11 is around the short oval. And let's see if he could possibly defeat Sam's time. As Linz is doing improvements. Not that big of a split, but he did improve on his run right there. So we are going to look at the number 23 coming over to the finish line. Going into the pits. He's going into the pits. Making that Sam, Artie, Denny, Ark, and Kanzi your top 5 here at the Eldora Speedway. as we are about to go 6 lights. And we are going green, racing for 63 laps here at the Liminal Spaces 50 at Eldora. Artie immediately swooping in. Now they're starting the race. Ark also immediately swooping in, taking a spot away from Sam. And now the race begins. Let's see how. Oh, Ark does get really close to Artie. He could overtake him right here. Into lap 2 they go. Yes, Ark gets the inside and takes advantage of the inside. And now Ark could run away with the win here. Great way for the 66 to start the season if he does win at this place. And then he's trying to get ahead of Scratch right there. That Scratch also snatched his spot. Looking at Linz in 9th, trying to get ahead of the number 7. While also having a slight bit of pressure from the 43. Trying to get ahead of him too. Now Zach gonna go on the inside. Does he have the 23 in his rearview mirror? They're still at the side, however. This is just like Bristol last season, where these two were duking it out. Or no, it was with Linz and Scratch, but Zach smacked into him, took a spot, and just kept racing. That was a great race. That was a great fight. So looking at Linz, trying to get on the inside. Oh, he does break a bit late there. He had an opportunity, did not go for it. He knew that will. He knew if he did try, the ship will hit the fan. And now Zach is super close to him, but Linz just cannot seem to find a way to get ahead of Kanzi, as Zach is also trying to find a way to get ahead of Linz, but it's Kanzi in front of him, so he kind of has to like haggle with Kanzi real quick, trying to find a way to get him faster so he could get ahead of Linz and then get side to side with Kanzi. So looking at the number 6, the Season 2 champion, who ended up, I think he has the, he does have the most dominant season that has ever been recorded so far. So far he had the most dominant season with a total of 33 points ending the season. A 33 out of 60. So he made more than half of the he got more than half of the perfect season amount, which is incredibly insane to hear. As Linz is still trying to find a way to get ahead. Sam is now right behind Artie, trying to find a way to get ahead of the number 11, but would rather play it safe and stick behind the Toyota Camry. Never mind, he's gonna go for the move on the inside. Does he have him? Does he have him? Oh, they make contact there, here and there. Now they're side to side. Sam going a bit later on the brakes there, and now he has him in his rear view mirror. Wow, what a move from the 6. Beautiful move there. Wow, that was actually really nice to watch. He just saw that opportunity and took it. Took it like an absolute legend. Zach and Linz still side to side. This is doing everything in his power to get ahead of the number 7. Meanwhile, the 43 is having difficulty trying to get ahead of the 23. Mostly because he tries to get ahead on the outside, but he is locked on the inside due to the 23, making sure that he doesn't go further out. So although Linz cannot score any points, he's making sure that Zach does not score any points either. As are the race leaders about to lap these guys. And now Zach is having a bit of an issue because now he has a number 66 in his rearview mirror. Putting a tad bit of pressure on him because he's trying to get ahead of the race. Ark trying to get ahead on the outside. And now Linz has a bit more of a straight line to get ahead of Conti. Looking at Ark overtaking Zach right there, trying to get ahead of the left car. Litz now far away from the number 7. Who's getting a bit of pressure from the 66. And now Sam is slowly but surely getting closer and closer to Ark. As Ark is trying to find his way ahead of the number 7. It's just not working. Oh, now Stretch could get ahead of Audi right here. And Danny's also involved, as he always is in fights. Oh, Audi went a bit wide. Stretch could take an opportunity right here. He rather play it safe as he already also has Zack in his ahead of him. So first he'd rather shake off Zack. I think Scratch rather wants Artie to quickly shake off Zack, or he's immediately gonna go for it right here. Scratch now with an overtake. Is he ahead, however? Yes, he is. He is ahead of the number 11. Now Danny getting ahead. And now Artie, they're side to side, I think. Oh my god, why is the camera not focused on them? I need to see this fight. Danny is now ahead of Artie. This fucking camera did not do it. Yeah, too late. Fuck off. That was so stupid. Now Artie's furious. He's trying to get ahead, and now he has Zack still ahead of him. But now he's gonna try to find a way to get ahead of Zack real quick, which he can right here. There he goes. He's now ahead of the 43. Stuck behind him for over 10 laps, as we have 23 more laps to go. Sam now has to deal with the likes of Linz. But in between Linz and ahead of Linz is Ark. Ark is ahead of Linz, which is exactly who Sam needs, as Ark is now ahead of Kanzi, making this a bit harder for this number 6, who now not only has to overtake the 23 but also the 7 within a total of possibly 10 laps. But I do have faith in the 6. I do think he could do it. It depends on how busy the place is for him. Looking at Denny in 4th right now. Slowly and surely trying to get his way to Scratch. And possibly we'll see a rookie get himself his first podium at his debut. Yeah, it's not the first time that we had a rookie driver having a podium on their debut race. Kanzi did the exact same at Bristol. Looking at Linz right here. And Sam is getting closer and closer. Linz is also getting closer and closer to Kanzi. Oh, now Sam trying to get ahead. A Scratch is close. He could turn that third into a second. He is extremely close, as Sam has to deal with the traffic in some way, shape, or form, as the 22 keeps putting pressure on the 6. It's now just a matter of time. It's either the 6 breaks through the stress, or it's either the 6 fucks up due to the pressure, or it is the 6 who knows how to fan off the 22 for even longer, and for long enough to get himself that second spot, unless that 22 swoops in and gets himself a third, or gets himself a second spot and pushes Sam into third. And knowing Sam, he would like a lot of points. Anyone would. That's why Ark is running away with the win right here. But only by almost 2 seconds. So if Scratch or Sam could get ahead of those 2 drivers, they could immediately confront Ark and they can immediately intercept on his race right here. Looking at Ark, currently behind MTL. Ooh, Sam went very wide. This could be a move for Scratch right here. Oh, will he do it? Oh, they're still side to side. Now Scratch far on the inside. Sam went way too wide, and now Scratch has him in his rearview mirror. Took himself that second spot, and now he's gonna be the one trying to hunt down Ark for that first spot. Unless Ark has done extremely well, has put those two drivers, the number 23 and the 7, as blocking, as just as decoys, as a way to block those drivers. Ark getting ahead of the 23 and the 7. Extremely good move from him. Because now the 22 is trying to struggle to get ahead. The 6 was struggling to get ahead. And I know the 17 will also struggle to get ahead. And you see Scratch trying to do everything in his skills to try to get ahead of the 23. But on short ovals, there's a whole different story on how you drive here. So we have 5 more laps remaining. Ark is still ahead of the pack. Scratch is still trying to find a way to get ahead. As it looks like Scratch... No, Scratch was just so close to get ahead. And Linz, he would just deal with an... He's gonna deal with a 9th spot. He's not even trying to get ahead anymore. Oh, no. This could fuck up Scratch's run right here. Sam is now extremely close. But when will Sam make the move is the bigger question. With 3 more laps remaining. Or what I say, 2 more laps remaining. Linz far behind the pack right here. Also making it worse for Sam and Scratch. Because now he's also pushing the back. It's a waving white flag. 1 more lap to go. Ark disguising himself in the pack of traffic cars. Made sure to get ahead of those 2. And as the black and white checkered flag is waving, because of the genius move, he wins here. The level space is 50 at Bristol. Making Scratch getting himself in 2nd, Sam in 3rd, Danny in 4th, and Artie in 5th. Making that your top 5 here at Eldora.